And the second free throw, good. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wallace outside. Inside. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Russell.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Russell a screen on Johnson. Pass to A-Train. From past the arc. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Kristich. No scoring in this one. He gets that one.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Here's Jackson Davis. Beyond the arc. Black grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Black. Swiped it away. Here's A-Train. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Right side, Russell. Now Jackson Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Over Junior. It's rebounded by New York.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Chicago leading by 6. Baseline J on the way. Out to Russell. A second chance effort. No good off the front iron. For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Kristich down low. Jackson Davis defending. Back to Black. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Wallace misses. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Russell gets it to go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for.
New York
draining the triple.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
They score, New York Dancers. For New York Dancers.
And so here is New York, 9-point game. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. New York trails by 6. On the wing, Johnson. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Now Jackson Davis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
At the line for the away team, Jackson Davis. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. New York trails by 5. Wallace outside. Pass to Johnson. Out to the right wing. Six on the shot clock. Here's Kristich. Fires it up. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Jackson Davis with it. Here's A-Train. Nothing on the board. The 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. They have to be set up for success. Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
For 3. It's rebounded by Skinny.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Wallace a screen. Inside. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here is Russell. Driving to the basket. Pass to A-Train. Russell feeling it out a bit. Over Kristich. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And that's 10 points for prime time. New York trails by 5. Here's Kristich. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. It's taken away by Wallace. Pass to Skinny. To the left wing. Fires for 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. They set the screen. Here's Russell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for 1 more.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Russell, shooting 1.
On the free throw, no good. New York trails by 5. To the inside. Down low. Here's Kristich. Nice D from Russell. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Chicago up 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
New York shooting 41% for the game. So for Chicago right now, Johnson kicks to Kristic. Wallace a screen. Kristic passes to Wallace. Off with the layup. Chicago leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Russell. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's Kristic. Jackson Davis defending. Pass to Black. New York moving it around. Shot clock at 6. A 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's D, covered by Johnson. And that one's good. D.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Wallace. He's got 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
26.
You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team.
Taking 2 shots.
Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I've always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's D. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Kristic. Jackson Davis defending. He gets it in there. Skinny's got 6 points.
Well, that's taken full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Here's Jackson Davis. It's rebounded by New York. Wallace has got 6 rebounds now in the game. High post Johnson. Pass to Skinny. Here's the teardrop. It's deflected. Up top, Russell. He's got 14. Comes up empty down low. New York trails by 4. Here's Kristic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul. Second
New York
team
shooting
foul.
their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
The line for New York. Kirstich. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. A-Train, he's checked in for Chicago. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And taken away by Johnson. Fast break, here they come. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal
And you
foul,
don't
third
ever
team
want to
foul.
get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For New York, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Jackson Davis. A three-pointer is right on target. Jackson Davis has got 7 points in the game.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And New York making a change here. West is checked in. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year.
Both clubs physically dominant inside the paint, and that's why you see those outstanding shot blocking numbers.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Pass to Johnson. Here's Kristich. They set the pick. Takes the three. That ball can't find the basket. His 6th miss in 9 shots. Outside Russell. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Jackson Davis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Now it's a 7-point Chicago lead. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York on Friday and then on Tuesday.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. Should be a fun one.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Black's got his second basket of the night.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Out left to the wing. Russell against West. Russell, no luck. New York trails by 5. Pass to Skinny. Johnson the screen. Here's Kristich. And the 3 off target.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
To the inside. And a fast break now for New York. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Junior. Now it's just a 3-point Chicago lead. Chicago has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Jackson Davis with it. He's got 10. Pass to A-Train. Takes a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 5.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
West outside. To the paint. Here's Kristich. Tries again. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Chicago leading by 6. Outside Russell. Pass to Jackson Davis. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Kristich. 8 points for him. Now, here's Johnson. Jackson Davis defending. And here's West from the arc. No good on that one. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. There's the pick. Pass to A-Train. Russell high post. Kristich is there. Just 3 to shoot. Unloads. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Kristich. Johnson finds West. New York needs to get off a shot. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Johnson.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
To the left side wing. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Skinny. New York's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Looking to get it going, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Chicago with the ball, following the score by New York. A-Train, the pass to the prophet. And it's sent back by West. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West.
Number 3.
4 on the shot clock. Russell, no luck. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 3. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Chicago's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Pass to A-Train. 1:44 left now here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Russell, defended by West. And again, Chicago, no good. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Black. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Chicago has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Stolen. And here we go. And the basket by Kristich. Skinny's got the lead up to 2 now for New York. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Well, their coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Dance Cam! Get ready, everyone! You see yourself on the screen?
Balls is checked in for New York.
Here for all the dancers! Substitution on the court.
.56 seconds left to play here in the half. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Outside, Russell. To stop the run. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The first free throw is good. And so Russell hits them both. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Black. Inside. Got a piece of it. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the slam dunk by Russell.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Over to the left wing. Now Jackson Davis drops one in from the wing. Jackson Davis has got 8 points in the quarter. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Chicago leads by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Their trouble is defending the arc. It's got to be a team effort. Just one breakdown, that's all it takes to give up 1-3.
I love playing these types of defenses. I'm ready to lace them up right now and knock some threes down myself, Ernie.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look at New York, they're a cohesive unit right now, communicating, executing, getting after it. And the other thing, collectively, they're playing with a giant chip on their shoulders.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And so here is New York. 4-point game. Johnson is out there with Wallace. Then there's Black. And there's Skinny. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Five on the clock. There's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Down low. Outside Russell from past the arc. That one doesn't go. New York trails by 4. Johnson in the corner. Dan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Shooting one.
And Chicago has possession. Three-point lead. Jackson Davis with it. 14 points for him.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Kristich. Jackson Davis defending. New York moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. 14 feet away. Kristich no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Russell passes to the prop. Pulls up on the wing. Black grabs the board.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Wallace.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
To the wing on the left. There's the screen. Outside, Russell lets it go from deep. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And New York making a change here. Now here, the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams.
Well, last year, they were all over the glass. Their physicality is what helped define their identity.
Now off the inbound, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Chicago leading by 4. They set the pick. Pass to Jackson Davis. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. And it's sent back by Wallace. Here's Kristich. He's got 18. Johnson finds Wallace. Second shot opportunity. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. Chicago's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's A-Train. Still yet to score. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Wallace has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Chicago leading by 3. It's stolen by Johnson. For the tie. Kristich, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
D passes to Johnson. Five to shoot. Into the lane. Out to Russell. For the 3. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. And the call will be against D. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Kristich. He's got 18. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Skinny's got 20 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Johnson. Tight defense on him. Here's Russell. And again, Chicago. No good. For New York, they've gone somewhat so far 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Right wing. Pass to Skinny. Just 4 to shoot. They set the screen. Sinks the three-pointer. 23 points in the game.
That's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
And here is Johnson. Now Russell. Out to the wing. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. D.
3. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Number 2. Second personal foul, 4th team foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And he knocks down the first one. That one is no good.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up. And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Here's Kristich. 23 points in the game. 6 to shoot. New York, no good that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
New York ball.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. It's picked off. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it goes down 2 points. And Chicago leads by 2.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Here's the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Johnson. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. From deep. The shot, no good. New York shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense.
Number 2, third personal foul, 5th team
For New
foul.
York, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
Number 31.
And the first one drops. And New York making a change here. West is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:24 left in the third quarter of the game. Now, here's Johnson. There's the pick. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from the top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Johnson.
And Chicago leads by 2. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to West. Picked by West. Here's Kristich, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And Chicago shooting reasonably well, 45%. Pass to Russell. 11 feet away. It's rebounded by New York. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Yep, it counts. Skinny's got the game tied up here for New York. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Over West. Russell, no good. Now West. Here's Kristich. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So for Chicago right now, The Prophet passes to A-Train. It doesn't go for him. Nice defense from Wallace. New York shooting for the game at 42%. To the inside. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. All alone. The big dunk at the end of the break.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Kristich down low. Jackson Davis defending. Kristich no good. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson Davis. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by Wallace. New York trailing. Here's Kristich to take the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Here's Jackson Davis. There's the triple. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Inside, here's Kristich, and he banks in the layup. Skinny's got 27.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to A-Train. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Drains it from beyond the arc. And Chicago leads by 3.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Wallace finds West. Out left to the wing. Lets the three fly. A-Train pulls it in. A-Train's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Prophet passes to D. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Now it's a 5-point Chicago lead. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Kristich. Jackson Davis defending. To the middle. Here's Wallace. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Pass to A-Train. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And he drives in. Here's D. Launches it. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
New York ball.
Johnson, he's checked in for New York. Black comes in for West. New York trails by 3. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And there's the call on A-Train. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Pass to Skinny. From the arc. They get it again. Wallace kicks to Kristich. Wallace a screen. The tray. And the basket by Kristich. Skinny's got it all tied up now for New York.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Jackson Davis with it. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second. Wallace.
And it's Wallace with the jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Pass to D. Here's A-Train. The Prophet passes to A-Train. Clock at 6. They need this, and it's good on the way.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Finished off the break.
Number 88.
And Chicago leads by 2.
And that's
Number 3.
enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal and then off to the races.
Johnson outside. Pass to Skinny. Lets it go. Great look, but off the mark.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Here's Jackson Davis. Good on the three-point shot. And it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Pass to Black.
Chicago foul. Number 3.
Chicago making a switch here. Russell's checked in.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for Chicago. Number 1, Zay Russell.
Out to the right wing. Wallace a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And it falls over the rim and in. That's now 32 points for Skinny.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Pass to Russell. To the paint. Jackson Davis with it. Beyond the arc. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Poked away. Now Jackson Davis. Over Kristich. And it's Chicago scoring again.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And again, Chicago running the court in transition. Pass to A-Train. It's rebounded by New York. Wallace has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
That's in a 7 for 12 now in the game.
This is the mismatch they wanted under the hoop, making a crucial bucket as easy as possible.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by New York. Wallace has got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeded. Johnson from outside. He can't get that one to fall. Chicago leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Jackson Davis. There's 1:54 left to play here in the 4th. They set the pick. Russell with a wide open look. And he gets it back. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple. Russell's got 26 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
And that one misses. Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line line for New York, Johnson, taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
That 3 off the mark. New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Oh, they get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for New York, Johnson, 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 2.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson Davis. It counts.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, listen in with Will Hardy and his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. .43 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
And he commits the intentional foul. Chicago calls timeout.
Chicago timeout call.
They are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie Barr to do it.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team, number 88, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
From the low block, it